Hi there, everybody. Right, so this week our maths work is all about going back over an old practice SATs paper. Now, there's lots of different types of questions on there, and the trickier of those questions are the two-step word problems. So I've created this recording just to talk you through very simple stages and how to best tackle these types of problems. So the actual problem that's on the paper is this one here, question number 17 about Sam collecting cards. What I've done to show you in very simple terms how to break this down is I've then created my own problem, the pink one, about Tom collecting stickers. So the first thing that you need to do is to ascertain what information do you have already. So we know that he wants to collect 20. So we know that we've got to get to 20. So I'm going to put that information down here at the bottom of the screen. There we go. There's my 20. Okay, and we know that he wants 20, so we know that he hasn't got 20 just yet. The next bit of information that we know is we know that he last week he collected 7, and this week he collected 6. So he's got 7 and he's got 6. How many more does he need? So if we know he's got 7 and he's got 6, we then know that 7 add 6 is 13. Okay, so there's another bit of information that we know. And what I often do with children is I break it down into 2 steps. So what I would say is that this is step 1, and then the next part of the question is step 2. So I know that Tom's got 13, and I know he wants to get to 20. So my next step is, so 13 up to 20. Okay, how many more would that be? Now, the children should be able to use their number bonds, or they should ideally recognise that 13 you can count up very simply. So all we're going to do is we would create a number line to get from 13 to 20. Now, obviously, most of the children will just count upon their fingers, but if you wanted a visual reference, what we would do in school is go 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know we've got 7 more from 13 up to 20. So we know that the answer is 7 more. Okay. Right then. So just to backtrack, what I did was the first thing I did to solve this problem was I looked at all the information that I had. I knew that Tom wanted to get to 20, and I also knew that he had 7 and 16. Sorry, 7 and 6. So step 1 was to work out how many he's got. 7 and 6 is 13. And step 2 is to work out how many more. So this is step 1 and this is step 2. So you can apply these principles across to question 17 on the SATs paper. So this time we've got Sam collecting cards, and we know he wants to collect 100. So he wants 100. Step 1 is to work out how many he has. Step 2 will be to work out how many more. Okay, so for step 1, how many does he have? That would be 50 plus 30. And for step 2, once we know how many he's got, we can then think about how many more to get to 100. And there we go.